Alright? The next part is about passing variable to use inside another method. Alright? We'll be seeing two things in this example. Alright? So I have variable v, that is an integer, and variable p, that is an object of class point. Alright? Where, well, point is from the Java AWT library. Alright, that's fine. Okay. So we have v and we have p, and we call two methods. The first method, the first one, well, receive v as its parameter. Alright? And the second method, receive p. Alright? And after the two methods are called, we test if the value v and the value p has changed. Alright? So what does each method do? The first method, receive an integer and change the value of the integer to 10. The second method, receive a point and change the value of x and y of that point to 10. Alright? So let's see what happens when we run and print out the value v after the method gets executed and the value p after the method gets executed. So let's run. Well, you can see that for v, it's unchanged. Right? For v, originally it's 2, although we call the method. And inside the method, the values change to 10. The original value of v remains unchanged. It remains 2. But for p, the value of x and y really did change from the default 0 to 10. See? So what happens here? Let me show you. Right? So let's see what happened here. Right. So v equal to 2. So what happened is we have variable v that stores integer 2. Right? And p is on this line storing a point. So it's an address that stores a location of an object of type point with value x equal to 2 and value y equal to 2. Right? So that's the first two lines. Alright? Then it executes the method pass by value set to 10, which, well, receive a variable a. So pass by value set to 10 has its own variable a. That, well, takes the value of v. Right? It takes the value of v. It takes the value of v. So a contains the value of v, which is 2. Alright, and you can see now that a is not the same as v. Right? It's different variable. So the number 2 they store are different 2s. Alright? And when A changes to 10, only the local variable A changes. Right? Only the local variable A changes. Sorry. So what about the next method? Calling pass my reference set to 10. And in the method, it has its own variable too. And that variable takes the value that stores in P. That is, it takes the address. It takes this address. Alright? For the case of integer, it copies the integer stored in V. For the case of point, it copies the address stored in P. The address stored in P is here. Is this arrow. So it copies the address stored in P. So that's what A is. Alright? And in the code, when A changes its x to 10, it will actually change this x. And when it changes y to 10, it will actually change this y of the original point. Alright? Because when you pass an argument of an object type, it actually passes a pointer, or it actually passes an address. Right? So, A refers, when it refers to the actual location of the block of object, it refers to the same one with P. Alright? So that's what happened. So that's why when the variable is an integer, it doesn't change the original value. But when the variable is an object, it changes the original object. Alright? So that's how passing values to argument in a method works. Okay?